Hello, TPS students. It's Miss Paulson with your art lesson this week, and it's actually a really easy and fun lesson. And I just wanted to go over a couple of things as I like to do. I learn with you, and that's why I love my job. Is I grow too, and so it's just awesome. That's what it's all about. So, anyways, I'll stop my soapbox. Um, I understand that uh, fourth grade is studying endangered species. And so I came up with an idea of making these really cool, they actually have like a really morbid name. I gotta look it up. It's called something weird, but you make different animals with a torso and face, right? But then you can switch it up. So you can mix it all up and make it silly. So we're gonna pick three endangered animals. I'll be doing 6 different ones altogether. I can't believe some of the animals that I coveted growing up are on the endangered species list. It's really upsetting and disturbing with global warming and us losing some of these majestic animals like polar bears and sea turtles and great white sharks and hammerhead sharks and panda bears. It's sad. So what I'd also like us to do is not only draw these cool little characters, but also write the name of the animal that you chose. And maybe if you have enough time at the end, maybe you want to know how much, like how many are left, and make arsenal, like have an arsenal of information that you can explain to people, because some of the older generation has no idea that this is really happening, and it's very sad. So I hope you have fun with this. I sure did. So I'll also post some videos or links on where you can find some other animals that will maybe be popular to draw. And let's get started. I'll put on some music. It's awfully quiet in here. And turn off my video. Yay, I like that picture much better. I took that in a restaurant, but actually I think they tore that down, and I just loved the lighting. It was so cool in there. So let's get some music. In the meantime, all you need to do is grab a blank sheet and the regular markers, crayons, whatnot. And let's see, I need to share my screen. Well, here, maybe we'll do this first. We'll look at this. This is some of the information I'm going to post on your page, just to have some information. I found a lot of very cool information about why it's important for artists to start talking about global warming and climate change, because they can really make a big difference with it. So I put some samples of climate change pictures. So discounting the future. There's some interesting thought-provoking. That's what art's supposed to do, is kind of, create some thought. Now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong or correct. I hope I put a picture of these animals melting too. That was done by a student. There is no planet B. I like that saying. It's really true. Look at this. I thought this was hilarious. So cute. It took me a second. I'm a little slow on the jokes, but I think that's really funny. Sad and funny, very tragic. Safe planet. And then these were really interesting images. You see it's polar bear and what they're doing to his environment. Is that a sloth maybe? Oh, I love sloths. And is that maybe a wolf, or I'm not sure. Wanted to share with you, I saw there was a book that's written. You could be an author. You could maybe write a book one day to try to So this is the crazy name of this lesson. It's called Exquisite Corpse, which is weird, but it's just to do different faces. So you can do this with the lady that I watched. She does Zentangles with it, but you could do it with friends, and you can each person can draw one of the images, not for this lesson, but here's the school poster I wanted to. This is just 1% of the species threatened by extinction. So I want you to pick one of these characters here, unless you have a favorite one that's not shown here that's on the list, and make this silly, what's it called, the exquisite corpse, okay? So we'll get started on my other camera. I just wanted to share that with you guys, something to think about. You know, so I don't want to be too political, because it does go that way, but these are facts with the animals that are on the brink of extinction. Like I think the white rhino that's at the San Diego Wild Animal Park, I want to say, is like, there's only like 4 left in the world, or maybe even less. I got to look it up. It's really crazy. All right, friends. So all we're going to do, let me see if I can get that music on. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Look at, oh, it's so perfect timing for this song. Can you hear it? My girlfriend lives in San Francisco, and she's been posting pictures of this old Victorian house that they're actually moving, not with balloons, but yeah. So, okay, so all we're gonna do is take our paper landscape, which I call hot dog, hopefully you agree. And then we're gonna roll it into 3, okay? 3 equal parts. So you just roll your paper kind of like that, and then pay attention to where the fold is. You see that? How I'm like rolling them together and making sure they're even. That takes a second. Take your time. We're not in a rush, not a race. Better to do it right and take longer. All right, so I gently make sure I've got it right. Then I crease it when I know I've kind of got it. Oh, it's a little off. That might bother my OCD. Yeah, see, I wasn't too careful. All right, here we go. So now the other thing I do as an extra step, because it helps me draw, is I roll it this way 3 ways, okay? So same thing, you just kind of roll it, play with the edges of the paper, and figure out exactly how it's folded, okay? So, okay, friends. So we're gonna draw before we cut. So we're gonna just only draw 1 image here. So I already kind of made some notes for myself to cheat, not cheat, but so I have an idea. I'm gonna draw a hammerhead shark. So I'm gonna try to leave, you've seen these, right? There's turtles. I did a turtle, a great white shark, and a black-footed ferret, which actually kind of looks more like a lemur, but that's okay. So just cartoony looking drawings, okay? So don't beat yourself up about it. So a hammerhead, what you do want to do is pay attention to only drawing, let's say, the head in the head area. So a hammerhead, he's got his eyeballs out on the side, right? I don't like the way sharks look at you. I'm like, ooh, I don't like them. Or maybe we can draw some funny faces on them, maybe some teeth, some shark teeth. Whenever I think of sharks, I think of Nemo a lot, like fish off friends, not food or whatever. So then he'll have maybe a shark belly here and some gills. Now you don't have to draw a hammerhead, you could draw something else. His a little bit wide. I think he should be a little more narrow there. That was a sloppy draw. Sorry. I hope you guys are doing better than me. Go slow, you've got time. All right, there he is, Mr. Hammerhead. Maybe we could put a bow tie on him. So that's just a little triangle sideways, triangle, little circle in the middle, and triangle sideways. And then he's got big shark fins for his feet, right? But maybe what could we do to dress him up? What else could we do? Maybe we could put his little shark fins off on the side, and maybe he could have a little vest. I don't know, since he's got the bow tie. Okay, so just have fun with it. You could mix up and you can add, sorry, I need to pay for that soon. You feel free to use any of these images with yours or your own. Just make sure it's an endangered animal. So then my next one is a bat. It's the, oh, and then here I write hammerhead shark, and I'd like to know where they're at on the list. Okay, so here is the bat. I'm going to give him a little bit of a smaller head because he has these giant ears. So I want to make sure he's got those big crazy bat ears and little beady eyes and this little nose, right? They have like that little turn up nose. Okay, and so what could he have on that would be funny? I don't know. Maybe a pearl necklace. Maybe it's a girl, Aunt Batty. And he's just got a little belly with some wings. All right, so we'll have to figure out how to draw the wings. Maybe little curved lines, maybe. And then the legs are usually attached to the what is it called? The wings is part of it. But since we've got him like this, what could he be? Maybe on a skateboard, huh? How about that? So that way it just makes it kind of funny. So this is called a Townsend Big, oops. I'm a little off today, so forgive me. It's been a busy day, as it always is, probably for you too. Big ear bat. All right, so maybe we'll give him a funny face, a little, oh. All right, here's these guys if you want to use these instead. I keep trying to show them. Okay, and let's see. These are like the sad Disney songs. I'm not feeling it. Let's see. The best of Disney. I don't know about that. Oh, I love Winnie the Pooh, so that's good with me. All right. Then another idea guy I had was either a polar bear or a panda bear, and know that bears are kind of drawn the same. So I usually draw them with like a big, soft, little bit of a point down here. So then you could add his nose, his little eyes. Maybe we'll do little eyes for a polar bear. And they have ears off on the side of their head, right? It's cute. And then he's got, let's see, his little big belly. Maybe, hopefully, if he's eating well, right? So add his little feet with his little claws. Winnie the Pooh, cute. I know you guys are too old for it, but I enjoy it. So now we got to draw his little footsies. What could Mr. Polar Bear be doing? Maybe he has tennis shoes on. Maybe Converse. Ice skates. Isn't it fun coming up with creative ideas? I love it. It's my favorite. And maybe he could just wear a striped shirt just to be silly, right? All right, so now it's color time. It's color time. So I hope you're, happy with the choice of your animals. And let's get coloring. So with these, I did outline in black, so you can do that as well if you like. All of my black was getting a little dry. I don't know if you guys have access to markers, but if you have colored pencils, that'll be great. And you can always outline with colored pencils, right? So let's see, where's my black here? I think I'm gonna use colored pencils for this one because over here I used a marker and crayon. Give this a try. So I'm just gonna go around all my lines and darken my lines. Now, Mr. Polar Bear is white, kind of a yellowy color, so you could maybe do that too if you wanted. But, oh, we could have made Winnie the Pooh Bear. So they usually have 3 paws and then kind of like a weird, kind of wavy, weird circle, right? That's what I do for animals. I could be wrong, but that's how I do paws. When I grew up, oh my gosh, I loved roller skating. And I used to have purple suede roller skates. Oh my God. I wouldn't be caught dead in them now. No, I would. I wouldn't care. I used to go roller skating on the boardwalk down in San Diego. It was so fun. Loved it. All right. So we've got him going. And remember, you can always turn your work. It's not important. So it's much easier, I think, to color it all solid instead of cutting it now. So forgive me, okay? I'm gonna go through this and then cut it at the end so we can have fun mixing it up then. Oh, Miss Batty. She's Miss Batty. She's Batty. She looks like a ghost, kind of. She's a brave old lady on a skateboard. Maybe the polar bear's skiing. We don't know. What do you think, Buddy? Buddy's my dog. He's the best dog. I know you probably think you have the best dog. We probably all have the best dogs. They're just right for us. I just love him. I have another dog named Sparky, but he's kind of naughty. He likes to play games with everybody. He's very clever and funny. He also likes to go and sneak out of the house and go potty on other people's lawns to get us in trouble. Yeah, that's not funny. It makes us look like bad parents. So I kind of pick up. I'll try to pick up sometimes as good karma. I know, too much information, I'm sure, but oh, and he's just darling. Look at this guy. I'm gonna give him an eye sparkle. Remember how to do that? You draw a little white square or circle and go carefully around it. Okay, that's what I do. There might be other people might have a different way, and there's many different ways that are correct. Not doing it the wrong way, but there we go. All right. He's got his teeth first. Look how cute he is. He's got personality, huh? And here's his vest. He's like a waiter, right? That's what he reminds me of. So cute. And I like that we're doing this. It's fun, but it's also, you know, like we talked about, it's an important issue. And these are really special, spectacular animals. We do not want them going away. This is a great shark color. Oh my gosh. Will it work? Does it even show up? Okay. What is their commercial after every song now? All right. You also can color in the backgrounds. If you have time and you want to, you can always do that. Oh, he might need a hat. Someone could have a hat too. So it's all the details. It's all the fun things. You could have them in different careers. Like this one kind of looks like a fancy waiter. Maybe he could have a clipboard or a plate of food in his hand. That would be funny. Right? Just be creative. Think about it. All right, what color should his vest be? Your choice. I don't know. I'm going with green. Well, looks pretty nice, huh? And I guess his bow tie really should match his vest. Otherwise, he'll be ill-dressed, and this guy's sharp. All right, Miss Batty, take a look at you. All right. I'm going to color her inside of her ears pink. Now remember, the best way to color is seeing no white underneath. I'm sure you guys know this. You're older, but don't forget, like, spend time, you know, coloring and making sure you don't see white through the paper. And the best way to stay neat is focus on your edges. You get the edges nice and neat and solid. Well, then it's easy straight in the middle, right? And like I said, I really enjoy teaching for you guys because I get to learn this stuff too. Now, I think that you heard the news. Google Doodle for Google is open right now for people who want to enter. It's due on Friday. I've received a few emails from students asking for help. I'm happy to help. So just shoot me an email if you'd like. I'm going to give her a pink skateboard. Maybe she might have some designs on it, huh? All right. Your little necklace. Cute, huh? Now, I see white through the paper. I'm going fast, but I don't like that. So I'm going to go over it going the opposite direction. So it's all going this way. Now I'm going to go over it the opposite way, and it'll give even more coverage, right? Okay, there we go. That's the nicely colored one. And then we've got Mr. Polar Bear. And I see him in a traditional kind of red and blue striped shirt. Let's see if we can find Miss Paulson's old red. Well, we can find blue. Well, that's pretty. So go on the edges and the color in nice. All right. even at 40, whatever, I'm not telling you my age, I color in the lines by paying attention to the edges and then going in. Still do it to this day. Maybe he has blue socks. See, those little details make things really cute. So if you think of them, go for it. Don't be shy. Here's Mr. Red. It's small. I gotta get a new red soon. You see how beautiful that pencil is, color pencil. I love Prismacolors. They work so good. All right, we're almost at the fun part, right? Okay. Now, I tell you guys often this. You could use blue as like a shadow for white. I love working with white because I see color in white all the time. So you can outline Mr. Bear's little feet and, you know, kind of color it in a little bit. Maybe he'd have a little bit more color here. I don't want it to be too blue, but then we do know it's an icy bear and not a brown bear. He's definitely a white bear. All right, friends. So I'm done. You may need more time coloring or researching, and that's okay. That's no problem. It's time to cut. So what we're going to do is we're going to, once you're done, move to this part of the video. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut along those lines that we already folded earlier to divide the 3 shapes, right? Or the 3 spaces. So we open this up. Of course, we don't cut the last bottom one. That's the main one that everything flips on. And then I hope you also learn something about the different animals. Look, oh, that's so cute. Isn't it fun? So it works really well when you pay attention to the torso and the different things. So then you've got these silly flippy books, right? All right. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson tonight. That was it. So I'll try to have little pictures of these up for you to reference, and also some, I'll try to find some kind of drawing reference if you have other animals that you'd rather see, but this gives you at least 6 to choose from. Okay, so let's make this world a better place. We need to, I'll do our part. Oops, I went away. Hi. Okay, so you take care. Have a great week. Bye, you guys. Bye for now.